rename කරලා නැති වුණොත් මම මේ meeting එකෙන් remove කරනවා. Right? Yes. Now tell me. පිස්සින්දත් ඔයාලට assessment එකක් තියෙනවා කිව්වා. ඒකට එහෙම දෙකක් තියාගෙන ඔයාලට burden එකක් ඉන්න. මොකද ඔයාලගේ suggestion එක ඔයාලා කියන්නකෝ date එක. එක lecture hour එකක් එන්න ඕනි. අපි දැන් ගොඩක් දුරට ඉවර කරලා ඉවර ගොඩක් කතා ඉවරටම ඉවරයි වගේ. වෙන්නේ almost finished මට්ටමේ ඉන්නේ. Because I need confirmation date. Then out I can't change with any reasons. Okay. You know that the examination will be started for the third year students on 20. Yes, it is 21st. So sometime I will have exam duty on that date. Please tell me your suggestions about regarding the classroom test. Classroom test, not individual assignment. Yes, one student informed me that the date is 28. 28. Yes, I also plan to conduct the assignment on that day because I'm having another assessment on 30th, as well as there is a special examination, CA examination on 26th. So, results of that. Again, I revise the date, and this is the final date. Okay, 26th. Time is 10:30 to 12:30. Right? Lecture time period. Lecture time period 10:30 to 12:30. You will have 2 hours. 2 hours. For what? 1.5 hours for the question paper to provide you answers. Okay. I fixed the date. If you have any objection for that date, please let me know quickly. Otherwise, I can't change. 8 වෙනිදා schedule කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඉක්මනට කියන්න මට issue එකක් තියෙනවා නම් මට මොකද නැත්තම් confirm කරගන්න ඕනේ. finalize කරලා තියෙන්නේ. මොකද ආයේ මේ date එක කිසිම හේතුවක් නිසා change වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Business management. Business management, no any objection. Information system. No any objection. Yes. Then 28th, 10:30 to 12:30. You will have final assessment. Okay. I confirm. එකහමාරක් හම්බ වෙනවට answers ලියන්න. එකමාරක පේපර් එකක් තියෙනවා. පැය භාගයක් දෙනවා ඔයාලට ස්කෑන් කරලා සබ්මිට් කරන්න. එතකොට 2 hours ඔයාලා entire lecture time එකේ තමයි කරන්නේ. right? ඒකට ඔයා කරන්න ඕනේ මුලින්ම paper LMS එකට ගියා paper එක visible වෙනවා. You can download paper from the LMS. So then after you can provide your answer sheet in separate sheet. I mean CRO A4. Okay, you can use any paper for that. So after completing your exam, it means after 1.5 hours, you have to scan your document, right? Yes, entire paper will come from consolidated financial statement, as I mentioned earlier. So get ready for that. That is not complex task, but if someone is not going through these sessions, that means that the student will be faced some questions or clarification. So that's the thing, because you already covered all the standard at the classroom test. So I thought that this lesson will be more beneficial to you. Complete classroom test. Yes. Even I mentioned the day, each and every day. Last week, I mentioned that today is my final day. I thought that today is my final day. Likewise, I mentioned, but again, it has been forwarded, so you have to again deal with me for the 2 weeks. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Last day we have discussed the tutorial part. First 2 questions. No, do you have any questions or any clarification? One student asked good questions actually. After the lectures, one student asked questions, so I'm really happy about that because he is one of boys, so that is excellent, and it was very good question. So if you have any clarification, I prefer if you ask questions during the lectures. It will be more beneficial to me because sometimes I may be busy after the lectures because I'm having many more activities with other academic years also. So I'm really interested. If you have any questions during the lectures, please let me know or via chat box or any other document. So it will be more beneficial to you as well as me. So anyhow, I'm really appreciate that student because it is very good questions. So yes, at the morning again, one student asked questions. The final adjustment, it means you can see, I think, in left side the tutorial part and right side the Excel part, isn't it? Yes. Yes, final adjustment. That's yes, included in trade receivable of Bundle Limited a sum of rupees 16,000 owed by Chandler Limited. What they say? Yes, in trade receivable in Bundle Limited. In trade receivable in Bundle Limited. Here you can see we already know Bundle Limited is subsidiary company of the group. So trade receivable in Bundle Limited means in 40,000. In 40,000, I mentioned that included in trade receivable of Bundle Limited sum of rupees 16,000 or by Chandler Limited. That means Chandler Limited should pay it, or they have obligation or liability to pay 16,000 to Bundle Limited. Chandler Limited has obligation or liability part to pay 16,000 to Bundle Limited. That's why in trade receivable of Bundle Limited, the 40,000 FD. Right? So what we do, you know that there is a intercompany transaction, payable and receivable. Definitely in Bundle Limited, in trade receivable, 16,000 include here mean what? Definitely that amount should be included in the trade payable of the Chandler Limited. right? බන්ඩ් ලිමිට් එකේ ට්‍රේඩ් රිසීවබල් වල තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඉන්ක්ලූඩ් කරලා තියෙනවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඒක ගෙවන්න තියෙන ඡන්ද ලිමිට් එක. ඒතර එයාගේ පේබල් වල ඇතුලේ අනිවාර්යෙන් ඒ ගාන තිබිය යුතුයිනේ. එයා පේබල්. So we have to eliminate because we already discussed the intercompany transaction. If there is any intercompany transaction, those are affected the group consolidated financial statement. What we do, we have to eliminate. No, we have to eliminate, right? So that's why here you can see in the financial position. Please come to the right side of the tutorial part. So you can see here, I have deducted 16,000 for trade receivable. Why? In the 14,000 of the bundle limited, they have included 16,000, which is paid, which should pay it from the channel limited. Okay, means there is an intercompany transaction. So that's why they have deducted 16,000 from the trade receivable. Okay. Again, other side, what we do, we have to eliminate from the trade payable also. Why is that? No, in 96,000, definitely in the payable of the Chandi Limited, the particular amount, it means 16,000 will be included. No? It is there because they have to pay. No, they have obligation, right? Is it clear? Okay, good. Okay, let's move to the tutorial number, example number 3. Example number 3.
Recording in progress.
Example number 3. X Company Limited acquired 75% of the ordinary share capital of Y Limited. They exactly given the amount, no, on 1st of April 2020. So given below are the statement of financial position of these two companies as at 31st March 2021. Assets. Under the assets, you can see here non-current assets, property, plant, and equipment, as well as their may include accumulated depreciation. So after that, the investment amount, no, those are in million. Okay, current assets, inventory, receivable, bill payable, bill receivable, current account Y Limited, and cash balances. After that, ordinary shares and preference shares, reserve, under the reserve, general reserve and retained earning, right? Current liabilities, payables, current accounts and bill payables. Total equity and liabilities also there. Right? Then after, there are 6 adjustments. Okay, those are very simple. I think you already done that part. You are given the additional information below. First one, reserves of Y Company Limited as at the date of its acquisition are as follows. Then you can see the retained earning minus balance and general reserve 700,000. And while part of the goods invoiced by the X Company Limited to Y Company Limited during the year had a profit markup of 25% on the cost remain in the stock of Y Limited as at the year end, and invoice value of these goods is 200,000. Third one, reason for the not balance in the current account are as follows: cash in transit as well as good in transit. Fourth one, debtors of X Company Limited includes cash of rupees 200,000 receivable from Y Company Limited to X Company Limited. Fifth one, out of the bill receivable of X Company Limited, bill amounting to rupees 250,000 has been accepted by Y Company Limited, out of which bill amounting to 50,000 have been discounted by X Limited. Property, plant and equipment purchased by X Limited on 1st of April 2020 for rupees 1.23 million was sold to Y Company Limited on 1st of April 2020 for rupees 1.4 million. And the property, plant and equipment of both companies is depreciated at 20% per annum on straight line basis. Prepare the consolidated financial statement of financial position as at 31st March 2021. I think you already calculated the goodwill, so please let me know the answers because you have to do such activities. Otherwise, you can't understand anything. Okay, I think before come to the lectures, definitely we will listen to the you all maybe listen to the lecture recording. That's why I upload. Okay, so please let me know the goodwill. I'm not going to discuss in detail this calculation because we already completed two exercises as well as all the uh, component which are related to the consolidated financial statement. So I'm not going to discuss in detail. So please let me know the goodwill for acquisition at the acquisition date. One student mentioned that there may be a negative goodwill. We'll see. Is 200 goodwill? Investment value 200, 2,500 investment, right? Hmm. Investment. Yes. Negative goodwill to have it. No? Yes. Good. Yes. Net assets proportion to parent. No? First of all, what we need, we have to calculate net assets proportion. So here you can see ordinary share 200, 2000, no? Preference shares 1000, and general reserve 700. At the acquisition date, retained earning minus 100. Then should multiply by 75%. Then answer is 2007.
ලා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට ඔයාලගේ ડોකියුමන්ට් එක පහසුවෙන්ම අවශ්‍ය කොටස කොපි කරලා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට white box එක ඇතුළට paste කරන්න. ඊට පස්සේ check plagiarism button එක click කරන්න. එතනින් එහාට එකින් එක check කරලා ඔයාලට accurate result එකක් site එකෙන්ම ලබා ගන්න. හැබැයි මතක තියාගන්න ඔයාලට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් හැම site එකකම වගේ words 1000ක් තමයි අවම check එකකට insert කරන්නේ. ඉතින් මේ විදිහට ඔයාලට බලා ගන්න පුළුවන් ඊට පස්සේ
Recording stopped.
Because I know that yes, most of the students they are joined to the lectures, but they are not listening to the lectures. So as a result of that, today onwards, today tutorial recording I will not upload it to the LMS. So please sorry to inform with that. So please, if you have any clarification to you not know you, please let me know. Okay. Sorry for that. I thought that most of the students here those are not listening to the lecture, so anyhow as a result of that I can't get any effort for the upload. Okay, so if you need to know something, please ask from during the lectures, otherwise you can contact me after the lecture. So I already uploaded most of the lecture recording, so definitely tomorrow I will remove those recording. Okay, if you need the recording, please keep copy or any other link in where you need. So I already uploaded to you to listen after the lecture, so otherwise you can install. Yes. Today lectures, please keep in mind, I will not upload not uploaded to the LMS. Okay. Yes, net assets proportion to parent 2700, right? Then we can calculate NCI proportion. No? Here you can see net asset proportion to 1700 and investment how much 2500, right? So there is a negative goodwill. Here you can see how much 200. So the negative goodwill. Right. So NCI portion again like this. %, 900, 900. Then there is a negative goodwill. What is the procedure if there is a negative goodwill? What we do? There is a negative goodwill. What we do for such situation? Please let me know. I already discussed. Yes, we have to include in the consolidated return earning because the acquisition part is parent company because they have to incur. No, they additionally incur 200,000. That is it not be the goodwill. It should be bargaining purchase. Sorry for that. Bargaining purchase or negative goodwill, right? So if one company acquires another company with negative goodwill, it means there is no any goodwill, but one company acquired by paying small amount because the profit or any other factors may lower. So in such situation, some company is going to acquire another company under the lower price. So here you can see the net assets proportion is net assets value is 3,600. Out of that, 2,700 acquired by the parent company, but the investment amount is 2,500. Really, then acquisition company had to incur 200,000 as what? Negative goodwill. Yes. What was it? Please quickly do the other adjustment too because some are ready for still ready for the lectures. Please others who can complete the exercise. I will give you 10 minutes. Okay. Others you can continue the tutorial part. It means the exercise you can do because I already discussed. Please quickly do the exercise. Credited net assets proportion, we have already calculated 2000 plus 1000 plus 700 minus 100. So altogether 3600 and multiply by 75%. Now then we calculated the amount which is attributable to the parent company. The amount is 2700. So investment value is 2500. So now you can see the bargaining purchase. Right. Bargaining purchase 200. It means what? Net assets value of the company. It means a subsidiary company. How much? 2700. But they paid only 2500. Right? So this is very rare case. Rare, this rare case. In most of the companies, they are not acquiring or selling the company under the investment value or net assets proportion value. So anyhow, here you can see the bargaining purchase value. No, it means the parent company paid by gaining 200. So cost of control account, here you can see the debit value appears. No? If there is a goodwill, what we do, we already calculate goodwill value, and in the financial position we have to debit as goodwill account. So you know that goodwill account is debit balance. So here the parent company only paid 2500. It means they earn, parent company earn 200,000. The values are given by the million. So 200,000 gain earned by the parent company. So that amount should go for the retained earning of the parent company. That expenses should include incurred by the subsidiary company. They have to pay. So here you can see the debit balance in the cost of control account. So as a result of that, we have to credit it in the retained earning account of parent company. COC, because they earn 200 as earned. Right. So next one. Then next one. We already calculated the bargaining purchase value. There is no any goodwill. And please keep in mind that it's very rare case. Most probably your examination will be coming. Goodwill value with the goodwill value. Okay. Because in the professional, even professional courses also, they are also given with the positive or plus goodwill. Right. Then now we can calculate first retained earning and post general reserve. Post retained earning and post general reserve.
Recording in progress.
Retained earning and post general reserve. You know the path. How much will be the post acquisition profit? How much is the post acquisition profit? Yes, good. Opening balance minus 100, no? Minus 100, but at the end you can see here retained earning 200. It means how much? 300. No? Post acquisition profit how much? 300. 300,000. Right? 300,000. Why? Retained earning at the beginning minus 100,000 and retained earning at the end 200,000. So difference, there is a minus value, so you have to add both values together. So as a result of that, post acquisition profit will appear 300,000. So you know the path. Out of 300,000, 75% should go for the parent company. Goes for the parent company. Then 300,000 multiplied by 75%, 225,000. Sorry, it will come to here. Consolidated return earning and non-controlling interest balance part. It means 25%. Then consolidated return was acquisition profit. Profit. How much? 5 and NCI 75. Right. Then after general reserve same part. Here you can see the general reserve at the beginning 700,000 and at the end 800,000. Then how much is the post general reserve? 100,000. 100,000 100,000. Out of 100,000, 75% goes for the parent company. No? That means 75,000. And NCI 75. Sorry, it should be 75. Okay. We can enter opening balances of the consolidated retained earning. How much? 800. And here, how much? 1,400. 1,400. Yes, then first one, okay. The second one. While part of the goods invoiced by Limited S company to Y Limited during the year at the profit markup of 25% of the cost remain in the stock of the Y Limited, Y Company Limited as the year end, and the invoice value of those goods is 200,000. So here you can see S company to Y Limited. It means parent company is all goods to Y Limited. No, it means subsidiary company. So please calculate and let me know the unrealized profit value. It's good. 40, no? 40. Thank you. 40. So how did you record those values? You know the file. We have to credit in consolidated retained earning 40, and we should minus or deduct from the inventory. No? Stop. Yeah. They use inventory. So I use inventory. So open company for 100,000 plus 600,000 minus 40. No? Then third one. Reason for not balancing the current accounts are as follows. Then cash in transit 10,000, good in transit 40,000. It means 10 and 40. No? Then we have to check the difference in between current account. No? Here you can see current account of Y Limited 450. It appears as current assets. So when it's come to the current liability part, you can see here current account of the X Limited is company 400. So you can see the difference how much it is 50. No, 450 and 400. Right, 450 and 400. So the difference or the reason for such differences, here you can see the cash in transit is 10,000 and good in transit is 40,000. Right. So last day we have discussed how did we record when there is a cash in transit. Right. So as here you can see the reason for that. Then how did you record? How will you record such? Yes, cash and bank 10,000 plus. Yes, I know that. I notice most of the student means more than 50. Others I don't know what about the other situation. So they are very very committed to the study. So I'm really appreciate those students. So but others behavior, everything will be just because you are in group. No? Actually, I personally know the most of the students they are really committed to the study, and also they are always try to learn something or new thing from the lectures. Okay, thank you for such commitment. So others, we have to be aware about your academic progress. Okay, yes, thank you all. Then first what we need, we have to eliminate current account of Y limited as well as current account of X limited. But we can't eliminate because there is a difference. How much? 50,000. So that difference we have to add. Otherwise, there may be a difference in the current assets side. Okay? In the finance portion, there may be a difference. We can exactly remove the current account from financial statement, but if there is a difference, here you can see the reason for that. So if there is a situation like that, we have to add to the particular account. I lastly remind you, I mentioned that if there is a cash in transit, what we do, we have to add to the cash account. If there is a stock in transit or good in transit, we have to add to the inventory value. So how much in cash in transit? 10, no? Then cash 50 plus 300,000 and 10, right? Then 40 good in transit. Where we record? Last day I mentioned. Where we record if there is a good in transit. No idea? Yes, inventory. Great. So add 40,000. Good. So there is no any effect, no? 400 plus 600 minus 40 and plus 40 means there is no any effect. So value is 1000. Here 360. Right. Then fourth one, debtors of the X limited include of rupees 200,000 limiters. How we record? The beginning I explained that. Lastly, I mentioned that if there is a cash in transit, we have to add cash or bank value, right? There is a difference in the cash. Here you can see the difference is 50, and they are given the reason for such differences, right? In the third adjustment, reason for the not balance in the current account are as follows. So here you can see the difference. Reason for the difference, about difference. No? You can see here there is a difference 450 and 400. So there is a difference 50,000, right? So such difference, cash in transit include in the such difference 10,000 and 40,000 stock. Yes. Then we have to eliminate current account because there is an intercompany transaction. Okay. So there is a difference we have to add for the particular account. So here you can see the cash in transit is 10,000. Then we have to add to the cash and bank balance. And good in transit mean what? There is goods. Those are on the way. So we have to add into the inventory account, right? So fourth one, debtors of X company limited include cash of 200,000 receivable from Y company limited. It means in the X company limited, debtors of X company limited, debtors of the X company limited, debtors mean receivable. Okay, in this amount, here you can see the amount is 500,000. In this amount, 200 receivables should come from the Y limited. It means in the payable of Y limited, the subsidiary company, you can see the 250. Out of 250, 200,000 should pay for the parent company. So you know that there is intercompany transaction. As a result of that, we have to eliminate if there is intercompany transaction. Yes, good. Receivable 500 plus 600 minus 200. Here, 600 plus 250 minus 200 minus 650. But for the complex calculation, it is okay. But in your level, I think it's not suitable. I'll explain that part with the count as run in next semester. And then I will remove that. If there is a discount in process, what we do, we have to deduct from return earning as well as NCI account. That is very somewhat complex calculation. So that's why I remove such part. Okay. Yes. This is also similar to this explanation. Okay. Out of bill receivable estimated bill amount into 250,000 has been accepted by Limited. So you can see the bill receivable 500, and here bill payable 350,000. Okay. It means in X company bill receivable values, the amount 250 include in bill receivable of X Limited. So we have to eliminate, right? But there is a difference, that's the reason. So we have to again use the discount value. Yes, we have to keep it. Otherwise, we can't do that, right? Out of bill receivable, X company limited bill amounting to rupees 250 has been accepted by Y company limited, out of which bill amounting to rupees 50,000 has been discounted by X company limited, right? So here you can see bill payable of which company, Y limited, the amount is 350, right? 350. The bill receivable 350, 300. There is a difference, no? How much? 50,000. Reason for that, what? X company has given discount for the Y limited, right? Y limited. Y limited recorded as payable 350,000, but bill receivable in the X company, they have recorded only 300,000 because they have given discount, 50,000 discount for the Y limited. Okay, that is income for Y limited because X limited that value has been discounted. Right? So we know that we have to eliminate intercompany transaction, bill receivable, and bill payable. We have to eliminate. Then I remove this part, bill payable, and here bill receivable, right? And also, then what we do, we have to adjust this because we already noticed that there is a difference. The reason for that, as company have been discounted, or they have given 50,000 discount for the payment, right? So in such situation, what we do, subsidiary company having earning, no? They have discount receipt. So we can predict NZI how much discount 50,000 plus 0.25, no? Even they only keep 25%. Other balance should go for the parent company. Means 50 minus 12.5. 12.5. Balance part should include in the consolidated return earning because that amount directly goes for the return earning. %, means 37.5. Right? It's final adjustment. Property, plant and equipment purchased by X Company Limited on 1st of April 2020 for rupees 1.3 million was sold to Y Company Limited on same day. They purchased, X Company purchased, parent company purchased PPE on 1st of April 2020 for rupees 1.3 million, and same day, the same time they sold to Y company, but the value is 1,400. 1,400. The cost of gases is how much? 1,300. Here 1,400. And property, plant and equipment of both companies is depreciated at 20% per annum on a straight line basis. Straight line basis. Other than that, they recorded, they have depreciated 20% per annum on a straight line basis for the based on the acquisition value. So first, what we do? Is there any suggestion? After explaining this, I will come back to the adjustment number 5 because some students are requesting. So please let me know the procedure for adjustment number 6, final one. Gain 100, yes, good, 188 is done. Then yes, good. First, what we do, that X Company Limited sold the property, plant and equipment by keeping 100,000 profit, no? Right? 100,000 profit. Then we have to eliminate such gain. We have to eliminate such gain. So what is the procedure? S company mean what? S company is parent company. No? S company is parent company. So they give gain how much? 100,000. So then we have to eliminate. First, we have to remove 100,000 from property, plant and equipment. Property, plant and equipment value, how much? 7,000 and 5,000 plus and minus 100, no? And yes, good. Our student has given answer, registration number 167. Then we credited to the property, plant and equipment. Then where we debit, we have to debit consolidated retained earning, right? Consolidated retained earning. PPE gain, right? How much? 100. Okay. Then next we have to calculate what the depreciation adjustment or impact of depreciation. Please let me know the impact of the how much. We should depreciate only 1.3 million, but Y company has depreciated on 1.4 million because they have purchased such particular assets for 1.4 million, right? Yes, one student has given over depreciation. How much? 20,000, 20,000. So what is the journal entry? Over depreciation 20,000. Yes, good. How will you record? Where we debit? Where we debited? Provision for depreciation, no? Think you remember? Yes, good. Provision for depreciation account debit. It means we have to add here. How much? 2,200 plus 1,500 minus. It means we have to deduct, no? Yes. Then other side, you know that over depreciation should adjust in the subsidiary company because subsidiary company is the acquisition party, right? So you know that over depreciation should allocated to the parent company as well as NCI because the depreciation should adjust in the subsidiary company, right? So depreciation, how much here? 5, no? You can calculate. We calculate this amount 20 plus 20,000 multiplied by 0.25. Then balance part we should sorry. Yes, good. Is it clear? One student asks, the adjustment number 5. Please listen carefully. Out of the bills receivable of X company limited, bills amounting to rupees 250,000 has been accepted by Y Limited. 50,000 have been discounted by X company limited. Here you can see in the bill receivable of X limited, X company limited, 300. And you clearly mentioned that sorry, it should be 250,000 has been accepted by Y Limited, no? So we can only adjust 250,000 because in this value appear total bill receivable, but only Y Limited accepted 250,000, right? Out of which bills amounting to rupees 50,000 have been discounted by X Limited. Then we can eliminate this part. Okay. At that point, I don't think that the value is 250,000. Okay. Then we can eliminate. How we did record? Yes. X limited in the bill receivable, 100,000 there. Here, 350,000 is not a matter. They mentioned that out of bill receivable of X company limited, bill amounting to rupees 250,000 accepted by Y limited. Means intercompany transactions, there is no any discount. No, there is a discount. We have to use retained earning as well as NCI account, but I'm not going to discuss bill discounting part with you because it's not necessary for you. Okay. Next complex calculation, that is very important. So this is, I think, enough for you your level. Then we can eliminate 250,000 from bill receivable as well as bill payable, right? Bill payable. Then I will eliminate this part from the consolidated earning as well as this here. Yes, we can enter bill receivable. Minus 250 because that is accepted by Y limited. Here, bill payable, $350. Out of this, 250 given by X limited. So we have to eliminate such values. Then, right? There is no any goodwill. Share capital on that we can complete now. Profit bargaining equipment, accommodation we have done, inventory, receivable, current account, cash. We have just now cash 50 here 7,900 here 10,530. So stated capital, ordinary shares, preference shares, 200, 200, 4,000, 2,000. Then generally, so we can calculate amalgamation both together. Consolidated retained earning. Right. There is no any long-term liabilities payable, current account. Oh, it's okay. It's not dependent on it. Sorry, we have to add NCI. NCI. It's a difference like that. $200 difference come in. What is the reason?
discount
අර බිල් පේබල් එකේ S එකේ 200 එකතු වුණේ නෑ සර්.
Sorry.
බිල් පේබල් එකට 200ක් එන්න ඕනද සර්?
Ah, yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. 200. No? Great. Thank you very much. Now is it up? So, do you have any clarification up to here? Any clarification? If not, I'm pretty sure you will earn highest mark for the third assessment. Okay, third assessment.
Recording stopped.
Any doubts? We have 2 weeks more to discuss balance part. So next part I will explain with you. I think Tuesday I can't conduct a lectures because I think I will have the exam duty. I'm not sure about that. So if not, I will communicate with you. Definitely you will have lectures on Thursday. The final illustration, right? And second week, the first week, last after the extended period, first week you will, second week means 28, yes, 28 you will have classroom test. Final day means 30th Thursday. Do you know, need any further explanations or any more activities I can handle on 30th Thursday in the final day? Please let me know today. Consolidated financial statement will be completed on Thursday, next Thursday, sure, with the explanation again, and we have to complete. I think to be completed, there are 4 slideshow NCI version. So I can complete on Thursday the balance part or X part with the illustration. So if you need any further explanation or any more tutorial part, I can handle on final day. It means 30th Thursday. So please let me know if you need such explanation. Didn't you discuss the branch accounting tutorial? Okay, final day. I will discuss with you few illustration which coming from the leases and also SLFRS 15 and also borrowing costs and branch account. Is it okay for you? One illustration for each lesson. Finally, okay? Yes, okay. Then we can wind up the sessions today. Please, I will not upload to the lecture recording. You know the reason, okay? Sorry for that. I think the committed student may listen to the lectures. That is enough. Others just on the mic and they come to the lectures. I don't know what the reason behind that. I think I already uploaded the LMS. Then they can download from the LMS. Then this time they can waste it for any activities. That is the reason. Please read the participant list. Now we already have 144 student now. Okay, thank you very much for your participation. And next day, 30th, final day, I will explain with you the tutorial part. It means, and next day I will cover up all the consolidation part 2. Okay, then have a nice day and thank you very much. Be prepared for the next assessment. It will be somewhat easy for the active participant student. Definitely, I know, I am very sure 100 marks they can earn the student those who attended to the lectures actively. Others definitely they can't. Okay. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Be ready for the lectures.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.